Video game characters are not supposed to be ugly, bro. I'm going to come out and say this right now so everybody can hear me. If you are playing a video game character, bro, the main character is not supposed to be ugly, bro. That is the way it has been since time immemorial, bro. And I don't know why people are trying to change the narrative now. It doesn't work. It makes absolutely no sense. I won't have to be sitting down here and trying to sympathize with why you are 300 plus pounds, bro. It makes no sense to me. The lengths that they are going to make these characters ugly, it's like they're trying to make a statement and say, oh, see, we're trying our best to make it relatable to the audience. You know, there are diverse body types, so as such we should be able to encourage more body positivity in the gaming industry, bro. I don't care, my guy. I don't care, because when I used to play things like Doom, that guy is buff. Maximum buffness. Master Chief is the definition of jacked, my guy. And you don't see me feeling sorry because I'm a scrawny guy. I can barely fit in his shirt, my guy. I enjoy these games because I like them, bro. Not because I want to relate to the characters physically, bro. Like, you could be going through the same emotional turmoil, but at least look good in it, bro. Have some aura to it. Aura farm, bro. It's like somebody waking up in the morning and say that they want Dante from Devil May Cry to be a fat guy. So some fat, chubby guy that makes mistakes, that's always bumbling and talking about his feelings all the time. That's not what I came here to do. I came here to play a game to escape reality, bro. That's the way it works. That is the way it's supposed to be. You can include these characters in your story, but trying to make the core focus of a person talk about their disabilities or their body positivity, bro, it makes absolutely no sense to me. You see stuff like Concord, bro. Concord is actually one of the funniest examples here, because think about it for a minute, bro. You actually spent millions upon millions of dollars to create a game that you are not even going to allow to stay up to a month, my guy, because everybody was bashing on the character design, bro. That is when you clock it. That is when you understand that this is not something you joke with, bro. A reason why Grand Theft has stayed as the way it has been, why it has been so popular, why it will continue to be popular, is because they know what their audience wants, bro. They know what they're after, my guy. Now, everybody's waiting for Jiggle Faces to come outside in Grand Theft, bro. Because as soon as the Grand Theft 6 launches, bro, everybody is heading straight to the strip club. They want to see some ass. They want to see some jiggles, bro. That's what they want. That's what we care about. You see, there are games that go popular, bro. Expedition 33, bro, for example, that game was made by a handful of people with a certain amount of budget, but yet it was actually beating like well-established games because they know what they want. They know what the audience wants to see, bro. That's the way it has to be. That is fantasy in general, bro. You will not see a chick pick a book in a line, like in a bookstore, that's about basically smart. Then you expect the characters to be fat and chubby, bro. Do you think she's going to read that? No. But the reason why they love that story is because all the characters are made to look attractive, bro. You might literally be the most terrible person in the book, but because you have a six-pack, you are long, tall, handsome, and you just look good, bro. They don't care. They will read that stuff. They will glaze it, bro. They will invite their friends for a reading session and / gooning session if they would. It's that crazy, bro. So I don't know why you feel that kind of energy will be needed in a video game space where most of the audiences are male, bro. There is no other way to say this, bro. More than half of the audience is male, bro. Men that go to work in the day with their hard-earned money, they purchase these games and then they come home to play these games, bro. And you want me to sit down there and lock eyes with an unattractive female for more than 10 hours, bro? Why would you do that to me? I didn't pay to be punished, my guy. I came here to escape. I want to see a character that I know in real life I will not have any chance with, bro. An absolute goddess, bro. That's what I want to be looking at. That's what I want to be staring at all throughout the game, bro. Do not come and preach to me about body positivity, bro. I don't care. I seriously do not care, bro. Like, you can have all these things here, but if you tell it in a very good story with telling way, and that is not preachy, you can have these characters, bro. They could be side characters, bro. You can have stories. Don't come out here trying to feed us some BS and call it like, oh, we're spreading love and body positivity. We don't want that, bro. Maybe you might want that, but I don't want that, bro. I will not spend my hard-earned money and buy a game that is literally telling me to do better, bro.